Welcome back to Heels, Pops, and Chair Shots,
Yes.
Wrestling's Entertainment Champions,
Yes.
baby. How heels run the world. Jade Cargill deletes her Twitter, and the biggest heel pops of all time. All this and more in the room, where it happens. But Mitch about to tell y'all what the fuck to do.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta hit that subscribe and like HeelsPopsChairShots.com to get that legendary merch. But you gotta follow us on Twitter, on YouTube, on Twitter. HPC too sweet. And then you got the IG folks. I know IG folks are gonna get mad, but it's HBC too sweet. Cause y'all suck. Y'all
What's
mad.
up, bro?
Yo, what up? What a week.
What a week it was.
Uh-huh.
Who the fuck is everybody out?
Yo, the hangover is real.
Tan real lo hangover.
Woo!
Una rapidita?
That's
No?
cool.
Luchu?
Yo, how was Dynamite last night? Wasn't that shit pretty fucking dope?
New York knows how to have fun, chat. New York knows how to support their own,
Oh
chat.
my God.
Whew. And when you go to a show in New York, best believe you're going to leave with a smile on your face, because we going to be litty up in there just like we litty up in here.
Oh my
These
God.
fucking birds. I got
Oh.
one here. Cheers. You already know. Cheers to y'all in chat. Appreciate y'all pulling up on the Villain and Mischief all day. You already know. We got some wrestling to talk for you. The wrestling's hot this week. You already know. But you know what else is hot for the holidays?
Foco.com,
That's right,
baby.
goddammit.
Get your officially licensed merch from Foco.com. You hit them up with that HPC discount, baby. HPC DEC 10 to get that fix, baby. You need officially licensed merch from the NFL, the MLB, the NBA, NCAA, all the A's, AAA.
AAA?
I mean, I don't know if you need batteries. They probably got that shit too. They got bobbleheads. Yo, their bobblehead game.
FTR knows a little something about AAA.
Their
let me tell you.
bobblehead game is dope.
Bobblehead. Yo, I gotta go back to focus. They may be signed all the way up for him already, but nah, I ain't going back because I'm done.
Ho, Merry Christmas. Get yourself some Foco.com, bro. I'm telling you, stocking stuff is galore. Foco.com, HPC DEC 10. You're welcome.
You already know. You're welcome. You're welcome. Good things to send home from Foco.com. You can get a nice gift. Get that shit sent to the home, to the house. Sent to the house, right?
Sent to the house.
Sent to the home. Sent to the
that shit to the
house.
house, baby.
I'm just, I'm all over the place like my guy Jeff Hardy, because he also has been sent to the house. He's leading
That's aggressive.
the running of these ropes this evening, chat, because Jeff Hardy has reportedly been sent home. We wish him the best on his future endeavors. WWE cut ties with him. Apparently, he fled the scene mid-match after getting tackled. I mean, after tagging out in a live
You
show.
getting tackled?
I thought Seth Rollins real quick.
No.
No.
Nah,
That was last
man.
week.
Yeah, he just kind of rolled out of the ring and then just kind of dipped. And everybody at the end of the match that was in the match was just like, where he at, dog? Like,
What happened, man?
whatever.
me the sandwich.
Whatever it is, I believe Beth Hardy, right? His wife is Beth.
Beth?
Is that true? Did I make that
Allegedly.
up? Allegedly. Nah. She tweeted and she was like, basically mind your fucking business. Like hear that he's a good guy, because the rumor was I heard that he WWE offered him like rehab,
Right.
and he said no. So you know what I mean? Like there's a lot of rumors, hearsay. Nobody really knows exactly what happened. They know what happened. I mean, as long as he's okay ultimately.
Mac
right,
also co-signed to that on Twitter, said that he's fine, everybody's fine. So I mean, it's probably. It seems like if he's not fine, it seems like they're probably rather y'all believe he's fine and just leave it alone.
And honestly, that's none of my business.
Right,
If they tell me he's fine, he's fine. You leave the door open for another interpretation, but at the end of the day, he's fine. That's what I'm being told. Then man, that's your life.
It is.
Unfortunately, I mean, it just doesn't look good, right? It doesn't look good. But you live your life in happiness, and if that's what made you happy, like, I wish him the best. I hope that he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. And I mean, the people like jumping on the AEW train right now, you just hold on for a second, because some shit just happened. Like, let's just let this shit breathe for a second. Maybe that's not the right idea or the right even like How about I hope the brother's fine.
Yeah,
I
let's
hope
check
he's
his
doing
health
all right.
first before we start talking about him reuniting with Matt Hardy.
We'll see y'all next week, though.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll talk about it. I mean, yo, we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about
Just
it.
not today, right? Not
Yeah.
today, yo. It's too fresh. It's too fresh, man.
Twitter's too wild. Like, Twitter's crazy. Like, I mean,
That's why, yo,
they
motherfuckers don't
want to
want to
keep
be
it
on
private.
that shit.
Let their business be their business. The best business you can mind is yours. And
That's the smartest thing
apparently-
that you've ever said.
Jade Cargill is also having Twitter beef because she had to take her Twitter down for other reasons.
Right.
But it's just Twitter's just such a toxic
For
fucking
other
place,
reasons,
man.
yo, because people were fucking dogpiling her, bro. She was talking about like how black female wrestlers, especially online, like are treated,
Yeah.
you know, and like that was a whole discussion.
And
the
not
way,
just her, all of
and
them.
she ain't wrong, right? Like she's fucking pointing out shit that she's seeing, like. Yo, you do not have her experience. You know what I'm saying? Like, she's going through something. Yo, she's like, yo, I went through something. And you're like, no, you didn't go
Nah,
through
that
something.
wasn't it. No.
Yo, you didn't go
You're
through something.
wrong.
That's not happening. Your experience is not what you're experiencing right now. Re-experience that shit. Like, how you even sound? You sound mad dumb. Like, yo, take a second. Yo, someone's doing something, right? Like, just like the Jeff Hardy thing. Like, just like, yo, just take a second to be like, hey, someone else is telling you some other shit that you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
It's crazy. It's insane that we're still talking about this. 2021.
2021, dog. Ain't shit changed, right? But I hope that she finds peace and sanity outside of Twitter, because that's where it's at.
Nah, Sanity split up. They were
Insanity.
in NXT, but Black and Gold. But then
But black and gold don't exist no more.
That don't exist.
Oh, War Games. War Games. How'd you feel about War Games?
Yo, War Games. So MJF responds to Adam Cole's threat on a podcast. Nah. Fucking War Games was War Games. Credit to DIY sharing the ring again, of course, at the
Right.
end. And then fucking the new kids on the block showed out. They win, of course. You know they're gonna win it. Braun Breaker didn't had nothing that I didn't like.
Yeah,
about it.
right?
So it was
I
just-
thought you were going somewhere else with
No,
that.
no,
But
no, no,
yeah,
yeah,
man,
yeah.
he was so fire. He was so good. Like, yo, he looks so good, dog. Like, he is it. He is it.
Yeah. This it's shocking they didn't give him the belt when he fought Ciampa right away. But I guess that's why we're here.
Yeah, let's.
So
He's not perfect, you know what I mean?
who's
But I love his
the one with
promo.
the boxing shorts? Wagner, I think, right?
Wagner.
He's gonna take some more growing on me.
Yeah, it's gonna take some
but
time. But
it's just it's weird to see because I think he had a great spot too where he I think last Tuesday he came out and he jumped somebody, and it was all right, it was okay, but like I don't know, like it's kind of like, you know, when that new kid on the crew comes in, you just invited somebody new in the crew and like they're trying to fit in. It's like yeah, but they're trying too hard.
yo,
Like, yo,
relax.
Just relax.
Relax, Papa.
Yeah, just you're gonna be part of the team, but just
Yeah,
stop
but
talking.
be part of the team over there right now.
you
need
play
to-
on this side.
Yeah, you need to scope the scene, yo. The best quarterbacks take us get on the bench for a couple years, dog.
Seasons.
For real. Why don't you take some notes real quick?
Oh
Learn
my
your
God.
manners. I feel you. Oh man. Motherfuckers
Other
on
than that, it was a
Twitter
great
need to-
show. No complaints
War
here.
Games was dope, man.
bad.
But black and gold is dead.
Yeah.
That's kind of what we learned, right? Like
Yeah.
that is kind of what it was. It's over. It's done with.
Get it out the way.
We got it out the way.
Now we're on to different things.
Now, before we get to different things, right, we got to talk about a lot of the same. All right, Johnny Gargano, Kyle O'Reilly. Reports are that they ain't going anywhere.
No, staying put. Staying put.
What do
How does that
think?
make you feel?
I want to know what it meant.
Me? All right.
Yeah,
so
yeah, because
here's the
you
thing.
like dude. I was never crazy about it.
So Johnny Gargano staying clearly means he's getting called up here, right?
Yeah, I would assume that.
I've said this before. Daniel Bryan status with the following. Daniel Bryan like following with Johnny Gargano. Why not send him to fucking JJ in the house? And then there were two garbage XT.
Garbage XT. Yes.
In stereo. Nah.
Oh, PCF, yeah, PCF in the building.
I think you send them to SmackDown and not Raw. And I'm selfish as fuck for saying this, but clearly, you take this guy, Johnny Gargano, who has this big following for NXT, who's like the Daniel Bryan of NXT following. Yeah, you book him in a match with somebody else who has maybe gone a similar path, maybe had a following in NXT. Maybe he's probably not doing much, right? Sami fucking Zayn. You're welcome. You're welcome. Sami Zayn and Johnny Gargano right now today, and this you can put that on this week's SmackDown, and I'm giving you all my money.
But I see your point, and I raise you the most villainous laugh in wrestling right now. All right, I think Raw needs an injection, and if reports are to be believed, Johnny Gargano is supposed to get a push as like a top baby face. He's supposed to be
going up.
Top. He's supposed to be the guy. So if you're gonna make the guy, I mean, it's easy to make the guy against Roman Reigns. I think anybody that stands across from Roman Reigns has a really good shot of being the baby face. Roman Reigns is just doing a great job. But if you want to make the baby face of the company, I think Raw is still the brand that's their brand. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so if the intention is internally to make him the baby face, I just don't see Vince doing like strategic fucking intelligent moves and fucking putting Gargano on SmackDown. Really is what it comes down to.
Yeah.
They're gonna want him for Raw.
For Raw. Yeah, no doubt. And even so at Raw, you could have him go off with other people.
But that's what I'm saying with Seth Rollins.
Yes, get a Seth Rollins in there. Easy. Get a fucking
laugh.
Kevin Owens in there if you can get it before January 30th.
Kevin Owens.
So we gotta squeeze that one in there. Maybe
Gargano retires Owens match, and then that's where he dips.
Hey, you know what? I'm here for as long. Kevin Owens is on his way out, guys. You're not gonna keep him. Stop teasing him with his little belt shit. He doesn't care no more.
Little belt shit.
That shit fuck it. He needs to go to Jacksonville. And speaking of Jacksonville, yes, it was an amazing Wednesday night last week. Yes, MJF stole the audience as he, pretended to be face-like and do all his shticks or whatnot. But he's also been very busy online. He responds to Adam Cole's threats here. Adam Cole said, "Don't talk about my girl. I'm gonna fuck you up."
I'm gonna fuck you up.
And with good reason. Shit, I'd say the same shit. Fuck that. And he goes, he didn't say
we were asking for it. I mean, he should have said this shit last week.
Right. But he doesn't he goes on a podcast with Renee Paquette, but he doesn't really say much. He, respond. He just says, he acknowledges that he understands that what Adam Cole said. He goes, yeah. He said if I'm gonna talk about Britt Baker, he's gonna fuck me up or whatever. So my problem's with CM Punk. I don't have a problem with you. I have a problem with CM Punk. Then he's talking with CM Punk.
All right.
So he kind of nipped it under the butt.
That was good. So, I mean, you sell the match. I don't think there's real beef. Like, I just think Adam Cole realized, I gotta say something because I'm looking dumb as hell. I work with the motherfucker. Right. Wild. I gotta go smack him.
Yeah.
Right. I can't go to Long Island and be the babyface and not fucking defend my girl, dog. Like, what do you think this life's about? You gotta defend your shit.
How about that moment, with CM Punk and MJF on Wednesday? I felt like I was Canadian Stampede all over again. Like, what the fuck is this?
Spoiler alert. That's my healer week.
Oh.
That's my pop of the week.
Oh. We will get some more into that as well because that's kind of the bump of the week too. So we gonna get into that for sure. Speaking of, not speaking of, I got a question for you. I got a question for y'all too, chat.
Dime.
By the way, shout out to I believe it's 5. Yeah, the 5 pulling up on us.
Oh shit, pulling up.
What does Rey Mysterio and Bray Wyatt have in common, chat?
Rey Mysterio.
Rey Mysterio and the Fiend Bray Wyatt have in common. Apparently a lot, because WWE just released brand new Fiend merchandise on WWE Shop Zone. So apparently this thing is not over where they sign you to a contract, fire your ass, and still not keep you on the contract, but still sell your shit and make money off you when you're not working for the company.
Property.
So go
and
check
that's
him out.
why
on Shop Zone right now. He's
that's
hot.
why WWE did the WWE nil.
The WWE nil. Oh my god.
Next in line, class of college athletes is what we're talking about. The WWE decided let's pluck the babies, right? These are natural born athletes. Let's go back to like, hey, when we used to scout athletes and be like, do you want to wrestle?
Sam Mandini, you want to wrestle?
Hello. Look back and you're like, oh, why would WWE want basketball players? Nah, because Mark Calloway was just like some scrub, dog. Like nobody knew him as a basketball player. But that's what's got to happen. They got to play basketball.
And they got to suck a little bit.
They got to suck a little bit to do a lot. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So that's it.
John Gonzalez. Oh, man.
These are like athletes have work ethic. They understand what it's about. The grind on their bodies. Like, yo, this shit is hard, baby.
I just want to understand how it works. How does this work for them? So now they're going to go be athletes, right? They're going to go get their name out there in social media, right? Now they can monetize. So I guess what? You can have YouTube accounts. You can have...
Shout outs to my mic being unplugged that whole time.
No way, for real?
Yeah. That shit fell out.
Oh, shit. No nice things.
No nice things, bro. I was spitting some nice things.
Yeah,
and
like how,
none of them.
They're going to make their money off social media and shit like that. But how does Vince make his money now?
Well, because he'll own their name and likeness right from Jump Street. Their names right here, right now, like their
Why
characters.
would you sign this?
Because, dog, it's an entry level position in what's the
No, if
$1
I'm
billion
an athlete,
company,
though,
dog.
But if I'm an athlete,
You don't know shit about wrestling, or maybe you know something about wrestling. You just know that you ain't gonna make it to the league, whatever that is.
but what you're saying here is that these athletes can't get their money from their own likeliness on their own.
Probably not. Like whatever you become famous from in the WWE, you're gonna be.
And they're gonna help you with marketing.
Yeah, well, because you're gonna be a WWE wrestler, right? Like you're gonna be a WWE owned character. These are not gonna be people that are gonna be able to work the indies or be known elsewhere. Like they come from WWE.
Okay,
So
yeah,
when it
yeah,
comes to
yeah,
like
that
name
makes
and
sense.
likeness
Okay,
and all
okay.
that shit, that's what I'm talking about.
Got
But
it.
at the end of the day, these are the seeds of like what are the top tier talents, and WWE knows what it's looking for. It's looking for a prototype, and they've been looking in the wrong places, right? You can't find love in a hopeless place, yo. You know what I mean?
Apparently not.
Nah, but the indies, they're a certain kind of wrestler. They're a certain kind of person that kind of keeps coming up from the indies, and like the following, and it's a whole different monster than WWE's really been able to be accustomed to. Look at what's happened. Look at how many people go to the WWE to die. WWE. You know what I mean? Because they don't handle business the way they used to, or they can't with what they feel like they're getting. So, hey, let's start younger. Let's start fresher. Let's start with fresher fruit. People that don't know shit about wrestling, or maybe people that don't wrestle. They haven't wrestled before. Let's start with when the PC is supposed to be. We're going to scout athletes. Turn athletes to wrestlers, as opposed to like making this a job. This is a draft. Oof. We're going to fucking find motherfuckers to come out here. We're going to pick the best athletes available. People that fit the prototype of what Vince wants and what Vince looks for, right? He looks for athletes. He looks for big motherfuckers, right?
He looks for that paper.
Athletes, people that could like
and he gonna
handle their way. And it's not that the indies don't have that, yo. It's just that the indies don't produce maybe a certain tier athlete. They produce a lot of great wrestlers, but athletes are a little different. Yeah. Yo, we've seen a lot of talent get over that's not exactly athletic or as athletic as they could be. You need an athlete's mentality.
He don't need wrestlers. He's not in the wrestling business anyway, so he's in the entertainment business.
Right. It doesn't matter who puts the paint on. They're all clowns. They're all clowns. Yo, whoever puts the paint on is just another doink.
Just another doink. And I need another drink.
Oh, shit. And while you check this out right here, look at Elevate. ElevateGlassGallery.com. Again, it's Christmas time.
Is it again?
You know, there's gifts. There's all sorts of holidays, right? Hell yeah, man. There are your birthdays. There's mad birthdays. The parents with the worst planning have kids that are born in December. Yo, fucking, there's so much going on. It's craziness. All this crazy dancing making my penis. But look,
9 months ago was lit.
Elevate Glass Gallery, right? You go to elevateglassgallery.com and then use the code 8014, man. You get yourself some pretty dope stuff, pretty neat shit. So check them out. Elevate with the number 8, glassgallery.com. 8014. It'll pop up in a few. Pay attention, baby. Yo, you having trouble there?
I was.
Sky, bro. Yo, simple.
Just man.
Yo, you are the old lady that can't open no jars.
Listen, man. I'm a heel.
You can't open no jars.
My kind run the world. Thank you very much.
Nerds?
As in, heels run the world. That's right. Heels run the world.
What?
Heels run the world.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you how heels run the world.
Demon.
Because they cheer for us each and every week.
Wow.
Whether it's AEW Dynamite, whether it's WWE, Raw, SmackDown, there's a heel somewhere, and
inside
that heel's being cheered.
you.
See, like over in Indianapolis, I know there's a certain home where as soon as MJF comes out, ooh, that place rocking. That place is rocking, man. They be rocking. They turn the volume goes up. The MJF flags come out. And we don't need another drunk rant from last week. Slow down.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
So I want to count down. I want to take a trip down memory lane, and let's talk about the loudest heel pops that we've seen. Because there's always been a time where somebody's supposed to have been the bad guy, but nah, we're like, fuck that. We're cheering his ass, and he's gonna win. So let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it. What can you remember? Go right off the bat, Mischief.
Hogan Rock. Ooh. Hogan Rock, baby. Hogan Rock. WrestleMania. How many?
X8.
8. Yeah, 18. Right. Man, what energy! Now I can't stand Hogan, but like, let's just look at the moment for what it was, bro. That was just electric, and the bad guy was not who was supposed to be, you know what I mean? But like, they still, the energy was there, and there was just this natural born hatred, and Rocky just got the moment. Like, Hogan got the moment. People were just going, it was so electric.
Yeah.
Yo, they dead ass. When you look back at that match, they did like 6 moves in like half an hour.
And remember, we saw that shit at the telly one time because we was training at the Monster Factory.
Oh yeah.
And we went to go watch that shit with no volume. Terrible match. Terrible match. Terrible match.
We fucked up because we watched it with no volume, right? Like, it was just, as a wrestling match. What are we talking about? The finisher was like, you know what I mean? Like, this motherfucker has a leg drop. Like, what are we talking? Like, you're not getting a masterpiece in wrestling technicality. It was. You gotta know what you're getting. When you turn that on, though, you were like on the edge of your fucking seat.
But yeah, he definitely got a large pop. Over 70 whatever thousand that were there that night.
It was incredible. So I always remember that when it comes to like that heel pop and just like, man.
Okay.
Motherfuckers wanted him to die.
People like
Not
to
a
turn
lot's
on
changed.
The Rock. How about when Brock was cheered against The Rock? Another match against The Rock. The Rock seems to have the same pattern that Cena had with his opponents. With at least with the heels, like the heels would get their respect, I guess. They'd always like to boo The Rock. Brock Lesnar SummerSlam beats The Rock for the Universal title.
Die.
And then that's where the he was going to Hollywood, I guess.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Well, The Rock was just such a nice heel. Like, he was just really easily heel.
Yeah. People like it can make
People
you
loved
hate
him. Like, look at the whole Rock and Sock connection was like, it was pretty much a babyface, tag team, but Rock was a heel the whole time. It was fun, right? You wanted to see them win. It worked.
Here's your life, Rock.
Yeah. what the fuck? Pretty much. You know what I mean? Like, you wanted to see that tension. I loved it, man. My God, I can't. Anytime Goldberg's in a match,
yeah, that's when we boo.
it's never gonna go the way WWE thinks it's gonna go. So I'm just gonna throw out every time Goldberg is in a match, right? Like, in terms of like what WWE thinks the crowd's gonna do and what the crowd does is just not like, yo, you guys don't understand how this works really, or this is working exactly how you want and whatever. But anytime, like, fucking Goldberg to face The Rock, Brock, fucking anybody, bro. Anytime Goldberg was in the ring, fucking Bray Wyatt.
Anytime Goldberg was in the ring, fucking Bray Wyatt. What?
That's not what I meant. That's not. Don't do that. Don't do that. I know those words.
Wheel of Injury with Goldberg.
Yeah, man.
Chat, give me any heels that were cheered that you remember right off the bat. Can you remember any, chat? I have a list here, and I'm gonna talk about it too, cause
anytime, I'll give you another, like,
the Kevin Owens debut was just so fucking beautiful.
Okay, all right.
Kevin Owens just came out of Tuesday, turning his back on his best friend, and like destroying him. Not the same week, I'm saying, but like in the process, turns his back on his best friend, destroys him in the main event, takes his NXT championship, the first title defense that his best friend has.
Oof.
Shows up on Raw.
Oh, what a weekend.
and then gets cheered.
People like, yeah. He's like, no, do you understand how this wrestling thing works?
Like, oh man, that was a moment. I could have done backflips watching that shit, man. Steps on the United States title, raises the NXT title. Oh man, that was such a moment. Such a moment.
I mean, that was Cena, right? Like, Cena did a great fucking job too.
Yeah.
You know,
he had a few of them with guys like the AJ Styles got cheered against Cena at SummerSlam.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna throw this one out there, and this is gonna be another like catch-all, right? I'm gonna throw a bunch at you. Anytime Canadian heels went to Canada,
Canada, yeah.
Anytime they went to Canada, any Canadians went to Canada, yo. Anytime any Canadian group went to Canada, bro, it was night and day, right? It was like
night and day,
it was exactly what we saw last night.
Yeah, yes. With MJF and fucking CM Punk. Yo, the little things. It's always the little fucking things. How he comes back and JJ, I know you was going crazy with that when he was when MJF came out and turned face. I knew you loved him. I knew it. Don't give me that. I know you loved him then because he was doing the opposite, right? So it had to have been an opposite reaction.
The oppositional,
right? The oppositions and the mations.
Mm-hmm.
But the little bit extra when he comes back into the ring and just starts jumping on Dante, together with Ricky Starks.
Yo, that was great. That was great.
His mom going up and down the arena with the fucking
sign.
The
so
sign.
let's like break this all down real quick, right? CM Punk comes out to MJF's music.
Oh yeah. That was the first heat of the night. Yeah.
Because that was important, I think. I think that was more important than a lot of people give it credit for. Because MJF being built up as a kind of babyface in LI, right? Like, that was really, like, deflating to see CM Punk come out. So it was like, fuck you right from the get.
Yeah.
And then you're in LI. They ain't shit out there in Long Island. Yo, they don't do... Yo, Long Island sucks, bro. It sucks. CM Punk's told no lies, and he went right after the heart and soul of Long Island. The only fucking sports team out there. The Islanders.
You try getting there from Manhattan. Yo. That's just annoying.
You're annoying. That's why those motherfuckers don't leave. That's why no one goes there. It's just facts. Yo, you live in a geographically annoying place to get to. That's your life. You could have done something else, but you did it. I'm sorry. And now you grew up in isolation. You only know one thing, and it's to suck. Cause look at this. Look at what we talking about. CM Punk went out there. He fucking threw up 4 lines of the Islanders that he just repeated for 8 minutes. That was the one thing.
Yeah. He did get repetitive with it.
He got repetitive. There was this one point where I was like, "Oh, this is over." Like,
they got him with the "shut the fuck up" chant. I was loving it. Long Island hit him with the "shut the fuck up,"
which is beautiful.
Yo, I was like,
and Long Island, you played your part beautifully.
Yes,
you knew the task.
Well. Yes.
I gotta say that. You suck at everything else, but one thing you're really good at is being a wrestling crowd. Wow, like really, they really did a good job.
Watching TV, I could tell that city was trash. They were boring.
They were boring. Yo, they could have been better, but yo, it was fun. Yo, it was they made it fun. CM Punk came right out. He came at the heart and soul, and like some people came at me a little sideways on Twitter. They're like, yo, that shit was whack. CM Punk's whole shit is whack. No, did you hear it? Yeah. All right. Let me re-explain this. You remember when I was talking about Rock Hogan? Go back and watch that with no volume. Whole different deal, right? Listen to this shit with no crowd. That's the impression you would have gotten. Oh yeah, these lines are kind of cheesy.
Yeah.
He threw out a lot of cheese in that promo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yo, he took off the shirt, the sweater. The 4 pillars with Britt Baker.
Yeah. I saw that.
I thought it was beautiful to come at the whole Britt Baker thing right head on. It's like, oh, he's kind of sexist. This is your guy. I thought that was beautiful.
CM Punk
that was
promo.
Great. Yeah.
So I mean, I don't see why. It's not much different than from anything else.
Right. The only thing, like, there was a point there where he just kind of paused, and I was like, that's it, wrap it up. And then he went with another Islander joke. That was, I think, one of the last Islander jokes.
Yeah,
and I was like,
as he walked out, he's like, let me get one more.
Yeah. He's like, hold on. I have this one that sounds exactly like the other things I said. But I think it's different. I was like, nah, stop, man.
Yeah.
Stop. You did the thing.
Yeah,
all right, cool.
Yeah.
So dip.
Yeah.
Got the heat. He did the job. Cool.
The
MJF promo. What the fuck was that video, dog? Yo.
And yo, he bagged a whole bunch, yo. He bagged a lot.
Real, MJF do a whole like montage ass shit. Nah, it was hilarious. I thought that was great. He bagged all the bitches, apparently, as he called them. But it was great. It was great work in the realm of like who he is or whatever. It was very authentic, and then he was pure babyface, and you could tell he was doing a babyface, like he was babyface at the end.
Well, he was Punk. He was being Punk babyface.
He was being Punk babyface. Right. Yeah. He got his own. He got his over Wardlow.
Yes.
Right, which is a very MJF thing to do, though. You know what I mean? So like he's there, but end of the match comes back to stomp Dante Martin. I mean, like, that was a whole babyface moment for a second, you know what I mean? So, but Long Island people are trash. Y'all trash, and that's what y'all think babyfaces do. Babyface like, nah, I'm gonna fucking stop his head in here, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, he just had to jab in and he's like, yeah, you guys are shit.
But you know, it's like everybody in the ring was a heel. Dante Martin was a heel.
It's funny, yeah. I was like, what the fuck? How?
Ricky Starks is
he had to turn he had just finished turning on Ricky Starks and eliminating him anyway.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know if he's a heel, but it was
like a little mini Big Show moment.
Yeah, he's had a couple turns in a couple days.
It was a little bit, got a little crazy with the turns.
That's an intense career though already. He's fucking like 19. He's had 14 turns in 2 days.
Yo,
statistically speaking,
what was the match with Big Show and some kid in the ring in a cage? Do you remember that? There was a meme. Big Show's in the cage and there's a kid in the ring.
You talking about Hornswoggle?
No. There was a child in the ring and then it was like, yo, some.
You sure it wasn't Hornswoggle?
The meme read, WWE fish staff forced to shoot a giant Dutsu kid in cage.
What? I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, yo.
Shout out to our social media. We're gonna pull it up soon. We'll pull it up eventually.
What is he even talking about right now?
Yeah.
MJF does his thing.
MJF was definitely.
That was fun to see. That was fun to see. It was fun to watch.
I can't remember another time there was that much fun with a heel being pushed or cheered for than one other time. Just one.
What was that?
Just one. And it was only one time that it happened. It was one night stand.
Oh!
And my man John Cena was not gonna walk out of there alive wearing any gold. I'm sorry,
even-
Hammerstein. That's not how the shit works.
Dog.
Yo, what a night, bro. What a fucking night.
They was Cena wins, we riot.
Yeah.
That was real.
Yeah,
that was real.
real.
That was a warning.
That was a real warning.
This is a spoiler.
Yes.
Dog. Where you think Paulie Heyman made that shit up?
Yeah, fuck with
That's,
us.
that's what they used to say in the streets in
Fuck
fucking
with
Philly
us
around
right
fucking
now.
ECW arena. Dog. That was a
Rob
night.
Van Dam cheered. John Cena booed. And it was amazing. It was an amazing night. Holy shit, bro. RVD
You're a
won that
villain in somebody's story. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
DCW hated John Cena, and so did we, cause whatever. I don't know.
I respect the shit out of him, but yeah, I
Yeah,
hated him.
I
that
hated
time.
him.
I hated him. Oh my god, I hated him so bad. Sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
I'll tell you what. If he would have been here, I would have been on it.
Yeah.
If he would have turned, I would have been on it. Just like I was on it when Roman Reigns turned. Like, oh shit, he's doing good work now. He ain't saying succotash. I'm in. Nah, man. He was. You know what I mean, it had to happen. Sometimes it has to happen.
Another time, well-known CM Punk, Money in the Bank.
CM Punk's
The
been
other
here
guy
before.
that we were just talking about in this situation with MJF. That other guy, yeah, he's known for being cheered as well.
That's Cena. That's Cena.
That was CM Punk, yeah. The whole
Yeah.
peace. I'm out with your fucking gold, motherfucker.
I don't know. I was just happy to see Cena get his ass kicked every time it happened.
Yo,
think it was important.
I don't
For
know
the
about
culture,
you,
like for life.
but
You know what I mean? Like that was just it. It was like that's how it had to be.
yeah.
Uh huh.
I want to talk about the HPC of the week.
Oh, okay.
That's what I want to get to.
Let's get to it. Then.
Yeah, because I had an amazing week of wrestling, and let me tell you, Moose winning the Impact Yield title in front of Josh Alexander's. Oh, fam, yo, you mean the after the Bound for Glory? Yeah, that was crazy. He got cheered though. I don't know if he got cheered. Didn't he get booed? Well, if he got cheered, then
Not
yes,
sure.
that's a fucking moment. Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Yo, Liv
I don't
Morgan
remember.
and
Oh,
and Becky Lynch on Monday.
that was fun.
Let's talk about that because shout outs to Jersey,
I'm gonna park in the building.
Elmwood Park. Stand the fuck up, y'all.
You know
was
what?
litty on Monday. Y'all was on the map.
Speaking of Elmwood Park, if you're ever in the neighborhood, you know what I mean, and you really need some to parch that thirst, right? To quench that thirst that you have, you gotta come through the Elmwood Park, New Jersey's own Blue 42, man. Blue 42 got a shit ton of wings, baby.
You didn't have to eat the whole wing. You just take a few bites.
No, dog, that's not how eating wings
What
works.
are
you
you
gotta
talking
eat the
about?
whole
He
thing,
was there
except
that
the
day, remember?
bone.
He told me I don't have to.
No, you have to.
No, he said no.
It's you have to. He said no, you have to. That's literally what he
Yeah,
said.
it's a little bit for everybody. You know?
You know what I mean? That's what you leave a little bit for everybody when you bite the
A
wings.
little
But
bit for
anyway,
everybody.
no matter how you eat your wings, you gotta go to Blue 42 and check it out, man. They got over 100 flavors of wings. Yo, their food's not too bad either, baby. They got some burgers on
Yeah,
the
they got some
menu.
good burgers there
Yo,
too,
they're legit. Yo, come by, watch the game, and we're gonna be hosting a pay-per-view coming.
Might be a few pay-per-view coming soon.
Stay tuned, cause that's gonna happen.
Can't
That's-
say nothing too loud here, but yeah.
but it's gonna happen. So Blue 42 and Elmwood Park, man, check them out. They're delicious, man.
Speaking of Elmwood Park, though,
Your girl.
our girl Livy, she came out, showed out. I thought she was gonna win. They had me for a second. They had me.
Psych. It's WWE, though.
Yeah, they pulled their WWE shit. I like where this is going for Becky because maybe this is gonna prolong her shit. I don't know what's going on. Who's gonna take that belt from Becky now? It's gonna be a long run, but I liked what I saw. The emotion had me. She came out. She breathed. She was, as soon as she walked out the entrance, she was just like, I was like,
Yeah.
"Ooh,
Yeah, you're right. I felt that.
I was like,
oh,
she's
man.
gonna win.
There
She
was a
gonna
point,
win."
and then before the ring, but they rang the bell. They were kind of pacing in the ring, and she had
Yeah.
a face like she was trying not to cry.
Yeah.
I was like,
yeah.
oh man, like
Here we go.
Psych! Psych!
Gonna be quicker than that.
Gotti. They lied to all of us, but I think that's good.
Yeah, no.
Don't give the title to
Liv. It was
Liv.
very, very obvious. I hate it when it's very obvious, but I was still gonna enjoy the moment for her and appreciate it.
You didn't even talk about the documentary, right? The
Right,
documentary was so good.
Yeah,
that little clip that they posted, that shit was so good.
That's what hooked me in.
Really hooked you, yo.
Smart. So smart.
They did the thing. Yo, honestly, man, legendary fucking little vignettes and clips and shit like that come out of like what birth these storylines, man. Lean on what you're good at. WWE has always been good at like cutting up footage, getting interviews, getting those sound bites, right? Getting all those things, putting it together, putting video packages, bro. If nothing else, they're so good at putting together video packages. Use more of that in these to build new stars, to like kind of get other people involved and shit. This is good. People got behind Liv without her having to say much in the ring, which sometimes doesn't come out as great as we would like it to be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I saw some little girls in the crowd too, upset when Livy lost and shit. And
Let her
fathers having
chase.
to talk down some little girls in the audience and stuff. Hey, man, we all got hooked and we all wanted to see it, but that doesn't mean it's not coming down the road.
It's coming, but it was smart not to give it to her now. Yo,
Yeah,
Becky's big. Liv can chase
It
for
seems
a
like they're
while.
doing something. Like that's the second time that she got a win with a roll up and a cheat through the holding on to the
Yeah,
side.
it's her
We're
name
going
on
somewhere with this.
her name on Twitter is Roll
I
Up
guess.
Queen.
Roll up queen.
Yeah, she changed her bio to Roll Up Queen. Yo, she knows, bro. She knows.
Roll up queen. That's
Deep down,
hilarious.
she knows.
All right. What you got
She
for the
knows.
HBC, bruh?
Bro,
This week.
MJF Punk. Bro, it was so good. It was so good. I don't care, bro. It was so good. Man, it was like kind of cheesy or whatever. Say what you want to say, bro. But CM Punk put out there and he put out a class. He was like, guys, take some notes, all right? All right, he overdid it, blah, blah, blah. B+. But it was really, his reaction was A++, dog.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, that's what you look for. And, you know, say what you want about the stumbles of the imperfections or whatever, but job accomplished. He knew the mission. He went out there. He set out those goals. He said, Islander jokes, bang, bang, bang. I'm going to hit every note. I'm going to hit every fucking position. Dang, dang, dang. 100%. Yeah. That was a class. Master class. You saw that heat? Honestly, there was one thing that would have made it better.
Tell me.
The only thing, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, one thing that would have made it better, or number one, is like cut the Islander jokes. Those last two, yo, you could have done without them. But if at the end he looked at the camera and he was like, "And you hear this, MJF? I'm better at being a heel than you."
Yeah, something like
Ooh!
yeah. So
Dang,
he mumbled something like that on his way out. On his way out, he goes, "I'm the best in the world." Like after the pose, that's why I'm the best in the world. You got the best. Something
See, like
that.
he should have.
He should have said it on the mic. I was like,
Because that's what MJF is, right? He's a micsman. That's what he is. So to get him there, and dog, I'm better at your shtick than you are, dog.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah,
that would have for me. That would have just been boom, grand slam. But he had a nice triple.
I'm getting just the vibe of AEW being that place where we just watch greatness, man, and everything that we didn't get to see in WWE, how they don't acknowledge some of the storylines, the real life storylines that we wanted to, and when somebody new comes around and shit like that, they don't acknowledge the past. You literally have somebody from somewhere else, other promotion came in and is the big time and is claiming to be the big time still, and now we have somebody else, and now they're just clashing and they're acknowledging everything. Everything's acknowledged, and now it's like two heels, right? Because he became heel in Long Island. I mean, just in Long Island,
right? Just in Long
For
Island.
that one moment, AEW became a place where heel can fight heel. Also, by the way, Spidey Way. On the same night, Daniel Bryanson got in the ring with Adam Page. Is in the middle. Bryanson Danielson is on.
Not just me.
And that's another thing because they were both kind of babyface at first. I think Daniel Bryan's heel now.
Yeah, he's a heel now. He's a heel now.
But at the first promo, I was like, oh shit, is this gonna be heel face versus face?
Oh, I almost forgot about that match, and I'm glad you brought it up.
Yeah.
Because how good was John Silver? Like, I mean, Daniel Bryan was Daniel Bryan. Fine. You know what I mean? Like, easy. Bam. He was great.
You're doing it to get him over. This is
what
I think you
WWE
needed it anyway, but
is not good at.
no.
You know what I mean? Like Daniel Bryan can look like Daniel Bryan against a John Silver that ends up looking pretty damn good at the end.
They gave him the time. That's what they don't do in WWE.
Ironically, like all WWE has is time, and they just keep playing this game of like how little wrestling can we actually give them?
Yeah.
Like that's how it feels. Like you keep getting like these 2-minute matches. Like women get 2-minute matches. Fucking like guys get like 5-minute matches. Like for what? Look at what AEW has done. They give you more wrestling per show or per hour.
Bullshit.
And it feels
it's
fast.
Like watching the HPC.
They do good jobs at like, you know, vignettes. They do good jobs at like, you know, little fucking promos and shit like that. They're so quick. It's a fast 2 hours sometimes.
Yeah,
like the way it kind of runs through. And Raw is a long 3 hours. Even a really
I
good.
can do so much during a Raw episode. I get through so much at home.
For real. That's when I start chores.
Yeah, chores. I get so much done.
I like
so much done.
Do some shit on the computer. All right, Raw is on. All right. You know what I mean?
Quickies.
But like Dynamite, like you kind of can't do shit when Dynamite's on if you're really into it, because you gotta be watching. Like every moment is so dense with good wrestling that WWE just avoids for some reason. You're trying to sell this product. Like I understand it's entertainment, but guys, like what is entertainment in the realm that what you're doing? That's like Pornhub. Like, all right, man, we're gonna do everything but porn now. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna do like gospel.
We'll give you all the storylines.
Yeah. We're just gonna do storylines. I'm gonna edit out all the good
porn.
parts, right? Like, and now you got like these 6-minute porn videos that is a lot of people getting to know each other really quickly. You know what I mean? And there's no substance. There's no climax in the story. You know what I'm saying?
There's no climax in
There's
the video.
There's no. So. You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand why that's your business model and that's how you operate, but that's how you operate. You're Disney. You're doing the big thing. All right, cool. You're drafting from the jump. Got it.
Have fun with that.
AEW is going to do a complete opposite thing. They're going to, like you said, acknowledge your history. They're going to play the long game with a lot of younger stars. They're going to build from the bottom, pillars and this and that, and forbidden doors and things that you are never going to do. We're going to do all them things. Recognize all those things that don't exist to you. You keep being the sellout now, and they couldn't play that game, right? Of people that don't exist. You made a point about how AEW lets you like do things, right? Like they try things that WWE doesn't let them try. Look at Malachi Black, for example. Right? Malachi Black just recently spoke to, I forgot who the fuck, and he was talking about his eye and how his eye goes getting worse as he gets more powerful. Like this is him talking about his character.
Okay.
And he's like, Malachi like represents Lucifer, and like, you know, it's like a demon kind of spirit. And he's like, this is my creative outlet. He's like, I've got he's like, this is all like a thing that allows me to express myself. You know what I mean? Like here I live like this completely different thing where like I could get into those stupid ass details that probably nobody. He goes, and if people don't like it, I don't care. It's not for them. You know, so his characters have depth because he wants to have depth, not because he wants to sell a t-shirt.
Right.
Daniel Bryan wears a white tee because he doesn't want to sell a t-shirt.
Yeah.
So you're not just pumping out merch and hours and shit. No, you're doing like the thing that people paid for. You're doing the shit that people want to see. Mm-hmm. This is the spectacle. This is the carny shit where it comes from, I should say.
Yes. Carny shit. Give me more of it. You know what my next pop is?
Oh.
No, talk to me. Go ahead.
All right. I got to heal, though.
All right.
I got to heal. And man, this is going to get me some heat right here. I think a little bit. But man, heel of the week.
JJ already don't like
on
you.
top of like all the MJF shit and the CM Punk shit, which was just like marvelous fucking work. And Daniel Bryan was just great. Shout outs to Johnny Hungry, right? When he's getting kicked in the face, he's like, fucking sticking his tongue out. He was getting hype.
Yeah.
He was getting so lit. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, they let them showcase even in the loss. But anyway, how about my man coming out? Dog. Who the fuck was I about to say? I fucking forgot who the fuck I was going to say, but it was so good. I promise you.
Oh, man.
I promise you.
Sucks to be you.
Yo, I'm mad as hell right now.
On Dynamite?
Yes, on Dynamite. Cody Rhodes. Oh my God.
Cody.
Fuck. I was like, damn, it was important. I really wanted to get to
Cody
this
on
point.
Sammy. Yeah.
Sammy comes out, he barely gets a word out. And let me be honest, like that's his weakest thing. He's pretty decent on the mic, but of his entire game, it's that and underselling moves.
Okay.
He undersells big moves. He always has like this bounce back that's just, in my opinion, just a little too quick for just like the magnitude of the moment. Like he always wins off of like bang, over.
Yeah.
He's been getting rocked the whole match.
Get what you're saying,
holding his ribs, and then like he does a fucking 450 moonsault with a fucking jigsaw and a mother of dead, like
you're not the first I heard say that.
And then
about
he fucking
Sammy,
like
though.
it's like dog, like coño. And then after the match, he goes back to like selling, like, oh, you fucking dying, and okay.
Yeah.
But you know whatever.
There's some moves. Sometimes it's just suspect, guys. Like it's just real sus. What they be bouncing back off of and shit.
Heel of the week. Cody Rhodes comes out to a chorus of boos, right? Like they're just fucking chewing him up. New York always lets him know what it is. Even trash recognizes it. So Cody Rhodes comes out and he's like, from one good guy to another. Wink, wink. You know what I mean? He goes like he's gonna come out of the good guy tunnel, goes back.
Yeah.
You know, so like just those little things, like. A lot of people won't get it. It ain't for you.
Yeah.
It ain't for you. If you follow, you get it. Your hardcore fans, they're hype about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then people picking it up, they'll see like the tense moment and they'll pick it up if they want to pick it up because Cody Rhodes is an attraction. So people are watching. People that don't know what he did will like him for what he does, if that makes sense.
At least the new people watch.
But that's what I mean. Yeah.
So there's that. I guess
that was pretty good.
I guess. No, but yeah, I wanna see that match. That's gonna be a good match.
Yeah, Cody's a fantastic. I know he gets a lot of grief and shit. He thinks he's like a civil rights icon. I mean, whatever. I feel you.
He cut that political promo.
I mean, he's really excited about being American, man. Good for him.
So was Hogan.
But I think he does a really good job between those ropes and even like on the mic. I think he's great. He's his father's son, so let him earn his paycheck. That's where he does it, and all that shit with Sammy and that little like dope. Did you see him? Yo, he's all burnt up. Malachi Black tweeted about it. And not Malachi Black, Idolo tweeted about it.
About what?
Andrade, about the burns on his back.
Oh yeah, no, yo.
Like he was like, yo, Sammy, don't worry about it. He's hurt from the things. Yo, you got the upper hand. You got this in the back.
Yeah. Oh my God. I mean, he should have wore a shirt. He should have worn.
No.
He had to wear a shirt.
I would say worse. He should have worn like a towel with a hole in it. You know what I'm talking about? Like a shirt with no sides.
Oh, no shirt, no sleeve.
He had no sleeves, but I mean no sides. Like just like let it be two flaps.
Okay, yeah.
To show. No. But he wore sleeveless or a tank top.
But in the match he didn't wear nothing.
Oh, in the match, I don't give a fuck about the match. I meant the promo.
In the match, you saw everything.
Good.
You saw the whole lotion, all of that shit.
Oh yeah, I did see that. It was weird.
You can tell he's gonna get on fire. Like,
yeah.
Okay, why is he? Oh, he's gonna go on flame.
Well, we only found out like 3 seconds before, which is great.
Yeah.
Right, because that was unexpected, and then you were like, oh, wrestling's fake.
That's why he looks like a freak.
Yeah, I remember why. Oh yeah, wrestling's fake. Yeah, thanks for bringing me out of it for a second. Thanks, Brandy Rhodes. But showcase those burns. You already got them. You got to show that you're tough and you're a wrestler. I want to see them.
I want to see
them. I mean, I want to see them shits in the promo. Like, come out and be like, yo, look at the fucking burns on my back.
Look what you did to me.
Look what you did to me.
You just mad.
This is why I'm such a good guy.
Hey.
I'm the underdog.
Maybe you should try being a heel for once. Hey,
Yo, shout outs to Smacking It Raw.
Shout outs to Smacking It Raw. And shout outs to the 3 pulling up on the Villain of Mischief. You already know on TNL. Thursday Night Live with the bad guys.
Who?
Hughes, Pops, and Chair Shots Wrestling's Entertainment Champion.
You trying to lose him, man?
All the damn time we have for you folks here.
Mm-hmm.
But it sounds like Mischief want to get smacked. So
You're
I think you should stick around. Stay tuned. The bad guy's going to get some gaming in. I got my Smash Bros. He don't want to get smacked. You already should know.
We gotta hook that up.
10 count of 10 toes. Mischief, tell him what to do on the way out.
I'll tell him as soon as I find the thing. Yo, I lost the thing.
Where's the thing? You gotta look through the
I look for the thing. Yo, what is it with the thing?
Microscope, take it out.
Oh, right here. It's the the thing. Yo, shout outs to sticking around, man. Subscribe and like to Hughes Pops Chair Shots on YouTube, Twitch, everywhere you get your fix. We're also on SoundCloud, your mother's basement, everywhere you get your entertainment. Subscribe and
About
like.
dessert.
Huevos.